Alrighty, Jets, Niners. Both of us sitting here at 4-4. I'm still without Robbie Anderson. Jermaine Johnson, the benched one.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the San Francisco 49ers. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First down, it's Darnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get to the 29.
Ouch.
Down there. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
On them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On second down, Darnold got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Quick slant there, gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play. Ball up to the 30.
Brashad Perriman hangs on to that.
First and 10. And Darnold just beating the play clock. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And over the river and through the woods.
The 45 before he's brought down.
Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
They'll run him now out of the gun. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. But you often say that.
319! 319!
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Newton's got it complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Are you... I tried to throw that away. Come on, man. Gotta be better than that.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. Complete to the
All right, come on.
over the middle of the field. And they're able to bring it. Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he will avoid the contact as
That's not good. Not good at all.
Garoppolo on first down. Spins away. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
There we go. A fumble for a fumble.
And they will set up shop.
Now let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold.
Perfect. Perfectly spaced. That's how you do it.
He's going to get this inside the 30.
Now let's go! 319! 319!
They'll run it now out of the gun.
What's this?
Taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Can't have that.
Right guard sending him back.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throw right side to Perriman.
Okay.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the... Throwing again is Darnold. Got a man, it's caught.
Hung on to it. Good one. Really nice.
For the score. And the Jets have taken a... Very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game.
Let's go.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90!
To throw on second down is Darnold. Letting one go deep for a Newton.
Hang on. Let's go, Anunwa.
Touchdown Jets at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And
Wow.
up with about 6, up past the 30 to the... Garoppolo to throw on second down. That's complete to Sharp. And he'll get it out near the...
All right. Let him have the underneath.
First target. On first down, Garoppolo. Over the middle to Kittle. Complete.
Almost got it again.
This one to mid... From midfield, here's Garoppolo.
Got it.
He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Blue 90! Blue 90!
After the interception, here's Darnold. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got room.
Wow.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
All right. Good start.
Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 4th touchdown. Here, first and 10.
Hey guys, I do not know what happened to my in-game audio from this point onward.
Go back to the air here
I
after
must have
the
either
INT.
flipped my mic off or something, but
He's got his
yeah.
man on the crossing route.
Anywho,
And they'll
I
get
jump
all
up
the way
or
up
jump
about
out to a
5
21-0
yards
lead
shy.
here,
And
and just trying to not allow points here going into the second half. He's running a little bit of an auto motion series. I actually like what he does on offense quite a bit. He runs a lot of those tail motions and also motions with auto motions with the receivers as well, but it's not in a predictable way where you can kind of sit on any one concept. It does a nice job of having a rhyme and reason as to when he pops them out. It's not, predictable. Usually what you see when people use those, you see the orbit motion screen or the swing screen to the back, and you can easily sit on those by hard flatting. I actually did on one of them, but my corners missed the tackle. My 2 outside corners they missed a lot of tackles this game, which they really usually don't. They're pretty solid tacklers really for corners. But anyway, again, 21-0, and just not want to do anything stupid and either give up a big play or be sloppy and commit a turnover like he's doing it here. I'm just in... I don't know why I shifted. That was not done on purpose. I don't know why that happened, but there you go. I thought I had them aligned into a cloud flat, but it was just normal, and I don't know how my defense reset itself to too deep. But anywho, just trying not to give up a big play, and Jamal Adams comes through, making the pick over the top. So 19 seconds left in the first half. We're already up 21-0. If we can get a touchdown here or any score here, we're going to be up, 4 scores, and we're going to be in pretty good shape. And again, I'm running my custom Baylor's themed spread playbook, which you can find on PS4 Share. I also did a Google Doc on it. I get a bit of an unfortunate break with the O-line penalty here, so I'm in 3rd and long, and nothing really is opening up deep. Try to run a Salem concept. And I think he was in cover 2, but everyone was dropping back pretty deep. So, didn't have the seam, didn't have the square in, so just hit the hitch and we'll go up 24-0. And again, when I get a game to this type of point, I just want the game over with as fast as possible. I want to get the clock down to 0-0, get the hell out of here. Especially the time that we played this game, at damn near midnight is when it started. So I'm like, come on, get the game done. Let's go to sleep. Let's go home with W. He's on the march here. There's a deep comeback there against off coverage. Man 1, which I figured I'd throw in there since I've been playing a lot of single high this game. With Kittle out there, I didn't really have a matchup that I felt good with, playing a ton of match coverage. Outside of Jamal Adams, when I play match quarters and he's matched up against him when he's on his side of the field, but he's not always lined up there. So I just kind of had to pick my spots when to mix in my match quarters and all that good stuff. But really, in this game, I played a lot of single high. I played a lot of cover 3 cloud and cover 6, cover 2, and a dash of man here and there. My corners are kind of young. I got a rookie playing on one side and a second-year corner playing on the other. And I'm just trying to build them up, and I have Tavon Young playing in the slot most of the time. Again, we're in the second half now, single high. A lot of time. I keep on getting my defensive lineman hurt. I have a lot of injuries. Robbie Anderson is out. Aaron Lynch is out. I just lost Henry Anderson, as you saw. I lost him for the game. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks now, so I only have, as of right now, 1 starter on my defensive line. 2 starters, actually. I have Alex Okafor. He's still out there. But really, I have a bunch of backups in the game now on my front 4. And again, that deep dig that can beat single high if the hook bites down on the underneath route, which he happened to do, but it still takes a lot of time. I mean, where you're going to beat cover 3 is either, if you want to get downfield, is either, phase to the outside, deep down the sideline, seam routes between the hook defenders and the safety, or, clear out the seam and run a dig route. But again, that takes so much time to do. Again, same thing here, just a ton of time. So we hit 2 of those this drive. And I have yet another defensive player hurt on my defensive line. So I'm just really thin right now. He's on the door knocking, and I just hate this play. I cannot stand wide receiver quick. That's just absurd. I mean, the fact that you would even think to run it against that front is insane to begin with. They never fit it, and of course, you can, just cut it up and basically run a wide receiver ISO. It's just a stupid play. So, 24-10. Again, trying to be efficient, just trying to take time off the clock, move the ball. If I get points, I get points, but, I feel pretty confident in my defense that I'm not going to get in a situation where this will be too much of a grinder either way. So, again, we're on the march pretty well. 3rd and short. Just going to try to pop a little inside zone. I don't have the zone read threat that I have when I'm using this playbook with the Panthers, as I do with, Sam Darnold, obviously, but I did not get the first down there. I'm not going to run, a lot of zone read keeps with Sam. He can pop one in there from time to time, but I'm not going to make a heavy diet of those, obviously. Again, I'm just not getting a good pass rush at all, and a bang-bang play. Oh, my gosh. That was cover 2, show 4. Flew right into it. Ugh. That's the downside of playing young corners until you get them built up. As far as their coverage ratings are concerned, you'll occasionally get some bang-bang plays like that. But athletically, they're so good that the trade-off is worth it. Again, another missed tackle by my corners there. Both my corners missed a ton of tackles. So he is on the march again. Got to hold the door. Coming up short in that 3rd and 1 really hurt. Austin Eckler, I mean, he's not a complete stud, but he's not bad. He's a really good, poor man, Shady McCoy type back. He gets decent break tackle and elusive back animations, but, he's not elite in that regard. So, that's kind of stuff's going to happen. 3rd and 2, and this tight end here, Sweeney, who I got off the scrap heap, since I've been running run and shoot for the past 2 seasons, I don't really have a tight end on my roster, so I had to just find one from somewhere. And he drops that wide open pass on 3rd and 2. So 2 short conversions in a row, we come up empty on. And again, another missed tackle by one of my corners. They're being very Deion Sanders-esque. So he's on the march again. I get a horrible pursuit angle by Marcus May there. That's just not what you want. Now, he made a couple of mistakes, well, more than a couple of mistakes in the first half with a bunch of INTs. He's being a lot more careful now. And, he's checking the ball down very nicely there. So again, I'm just trying not to break. 3rd and 7, I was in cover 2. And again, he's in 2-down territory mode at this point, more than likely. So he tried to run there, got a holding penalty. So it's 3rd and 7, and we get through. We get the sack fumble, but of course, we don't recover because NYKia never recovers sack fumbles, ever in life. So we get the ball back, and now I'm like, okay, let's, get out of the shell here, and let's move this ball and score and take some time off the clock and end this game. And here's an example of how this game sometimes freaks me out and does not let me trust my eyes. Square. I was looking there. He got chucked inside. And I'm thinking to myself, that corner might damn well sink back out there and pick that off, because in my last game that I put up, I threw a curl and a damn guy in a hard flat went back and picked it off. And by the time I said to myself, okay, I feel safe throwing it, I was already sacked. So, yeah. I mean, what can you do? I mean, I just got to say, you know what? I'm going to trust it. I'm going to throw it. If I get screwed, I get screwed. So, anyhow, here I'm in 3 cloud, and what do you know? My deep third safety rotating over and makes a play. A pick would have been nice, but I'll take it. So, got the ball back. All right, come on. Got to move the ball. Play action. We get that deep comeback, and what's funny is a deep comeback is one of the few routes you can actually get over an underneath defender. That guy was in a curl flat. We got it over his head and timed it well, and boom, first down. Well, what I really should say is that it's one of the few routes you can actually feel confident throwing over a defender without having to, modify your pass lead. If we can get to that kind of trajectory on our square ends and whatnot, the world will be a better place. By the time we get the first down here, we put a little bit of Isaiah Crowell action in to kind of get a little bit more muscle. So we're getting close to salting this game away, which we actually do. And we are going to get our W, and we're going to go to 6-5. I should be 7-4. I was inadvertently given a simmed loss. It should have been a simmed win for me, but what can you do? Mistakes happen. So anyhow, 6-5, and we're building. This has been a tough cycle to build the Jets on. One of the things that I do like about this year's game is that it is much more difficult to play with and build up a mediocre team. One problem is that, right, what I usually do with the Jets, I have to replace my quarterback. Well, I had my quarterback in year 1, but I'm never going to be, bad enough gameplay-wise to, be 4-12, 5-11, 3-13. Even when, I'm playing badly. What am I? 9-7. And I'm going to be picking in the middle of the draft somewhere. So getting the young studs I need is a little bit harder, unless I, make trades and compromise some depth or some draft picks here and there. So it's been a little bit slower building the Jets this time around, but we'll get it. We'll get them there. But with that W, we are in first place in the AFC East for the time being, and we'll continue to build and continue to try to make it happen. So, again, hope you guys enjoyed looking at some stats here. He has a good defensive front, so grinding out yards on the ground was not the easiest chore in the world, and on defense, he also wasn't. He did a good job of eliminating large chunk yardage plays down the field, except for a couple of times when he was just on a short field after a turnover, and I got more aggressive and took shots into the end zone. But there you go. Didn't get a lot of pass rush out there since everyone kept on getting hurt, and I had backups in there. Got a lot of INTs. So win a turnover battle, play good defense, be efficient, and get the W. Hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you all later. Peace.